È una storia di un'ossessione e di una passione, quella che Al Pacino porta sul grande schermo con Wilde Salomé. L'ossessione e la passione è quella dell'attore regista nei confronti di Oscar Wilde. Con il documentario Wilde Salomé, Pacino, infatti, vuol far riflettere su Oscar Wilde e le sue opere. Mette così in scena un'intensa rappresentazione teatrale, dove spicca senza alcun dubbio l'attrice scoperta proprio da lui, Jessica Chastain.
First of all, thank you. I didn't know where it was going. I knew that there was. I once said I had a vision, but I didn't have a story. And I guess what I tried to do is create a story. And but you're quite right. I don't know what it is. I like to say it's a documentary because. It's not a film, but then it's not a documentary either, so I'm confused too. Except that I feel what I've tried to do, I know this is, I wanted to make a kind of collage, put it together like of stuff that by the end of it, you get the idea of what I was doing. I wanted to reflect some of who Oscar Wilde was, what he went through, but not intensely, not like a documentary would do it. Which would be much more complex. I thought that if I gave an overview of Oscar Wilde and connected it in a way with the struggles we were having, to put a play on, and the actual play outset, that somehow they would interconnect, and somehow it would be revealed by the end of the movie what I was trying to say. Well, at least it would have been revealed to me. But I think that's what I was doing. Trying to sustain it. There's Jessica Chastain, who I really believe is the reason I made the movie. Because as soon as I met her and saw her, I thought this is the person to play Salome. If I ever saw her, I must get her to play it before the world picks her up as it's done now and turns her into the next big star. So she was very gracious and said yes. So we did. And I think it was this idea of creating something that would reveal things about myself also, because I interject myself as a kind of goofy guy. Or someone who's trying to deal with the process, whatever you want to call it, the process of making movies, or doing plays, or the creative process. You can call it all these things, but that was my idea. And, the idea of Richard III, when I did a movie about 15 years ago, called Looking for Richard, was simply to see if I could get the audience to relate more to Shakespeare. If I broke it down, I'd play Richard III, using documentary style. Because in America at the time, and still is, the Americans and their relationship to Shakespeare, and myself being an actor who has always wanted to play Shakespeare and has played Shakespeare, but it is difficult in our country, in America, to be accepted readily, or it was, as an American doing Shakespeare. That belonged to the rest of the world. With Americans, it was somewhat, except for the great actors who have played it and have risen above the prejudice, and the great Joseph Papp, who created the public theater, where he interracial casting and stuff. So people from all parts, because in America we're from all parts of the world.
Dopo l'esperienza con Riccardo III, Al Pacino torna ad esplorare con Wilde Salomé il mondo del teatro, confermandosi come sempre un grandissimo artista.